What's up, everybody? I don't know why the interview audio is muted. We'll try to figure that out. Okay, wait a minute. Trent, are you there?
Yeah, I sure am.
Cool. Word up, word up.
Yep.
Try to fix my camera here for some reason.
No
Mine
doubt
is
you
working.
are trapped in the twilight zone, my brother.
Yeah, I don't know why and why this is moving around, but we'll figure it out. But Trent, go ahead and start it off.
Yo. Yeah, okay, yo. So this is the Known Vandals live ass internet show, and I think the key word to all of this is we're live. And when you're live, sometimes things like this happen. Even when you put in at least 20 plus hours of figuring it all out. And then when it comes to showtime, little things happen and you just got to roll. And that's why a live show can be super fun. It can also be very exhausting.
That's right.
Other than, that's right. So while Luke figures all that out, here it is. This is the live ass internet show. We're going to be doing this bi-weekly. Kind of just something we were thinking like, what's a little extra thing we could do to sort of get you guys to know who we are a little bit more, give you a little more insight to the music we're making, the things we're up to, you know, just a little deeper insight on who we are, not just musically, and what Known Vandals is doing, but specifically maybe something Luke has popping off, like things we're going to talk about tonight, and maybe what I have going on, and just bringing you inside a little bit. Which is pretty cool.
Okay, all right. I had to move the stupid background out of the way, but now it should
Now
be
light
working.
is on.
Yeah, now it should be working. I guess. I don't know. I'm moving the logo all around, so whatever. I guess we will see what happens.
And there's Stress the Mind, y'all.
Stuff, yeah, stuff might be a little bit off askew and stuff like that, but hopefully it's still working, and everything is going through great and also great and also wonderful. So yeah, I don't want to
That's good,
alarm
man.
anybody because I mean we're learning as it is, even though we practiced this and went through things 1,000 times. Sometimes
Yep.
as
Even just before the show.
right as Mr. Magic says, it stuff doesn't work out as it should, but that's the way it goes. That's the name of the game. So
That's showbiz.
right, showbiz.
That's
So
showbiz.
showbiz in AG. So
NAGG.
for the millions of you watching, we really appreciate it. It
Right.
means a lot to us. Um, like everything Trent said, we are just trying to give back, have a little bit of fun, talk about all kinds of weird stuff, not just music, but
Right.
who we are as a group, which is of course Known Vandals and
Yep. No,
MC.
get to know the name.
Get to know the name MC DJ producer duo, of course. So
Yep.
if if you heard of us before, cool, appreciate it, and check out all of our music, and you can find it at all the stuff at Known Vandals. If you don't know who we are, check it out, cool.
Yep.
Talk shit if you like it, cool. If you want to hate on it, that's cool too. But
That's actually I almost prefer that. Hate
yeah,
on me
yeah,
all you want.
right,
I'll take heat. If it's anything like wrestling, heat makes you, dude. You
yeah,
gotta have the heat.
absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
So,
And everything we do is kayfabe for all you wrestlers out there.
yeah,
You know what
right,
I'm saying.
right.
But
So
yeah.
yeah, Known Vandals has been around for about a year and a half now, and
Yep.
we decided to kind of in the midst right now. We're working on putting a new studio together, along with my new tattoo shop,
And
but
haircutting bonanza.
also haircutting bonanza. Um, we're putting that together, and it's going to be pretty neat. So
Yeah.
we just want to have a good time here. Whatever, Trent, what are you sipping on over there? Michelob.
Located in Appleton, Wisconsin. It was the old explosive, it's still explosive audio, but it's
It
attached to the
is.
old building. And then explosive is going to move behind our studio upstairs, a podcast studio, a lounge area, Ray on the right cutting domes, and you on the left as you're facing Inkity Winkity. So yeah, man, a lot of really great things going on for you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's gonna be tight. And the question you had asked me, I think if I'm recalling correctly, is actually I forgot. So you can rephrase your question. Did you ask me a question?
I asked what you were. I thought what you were drinking on. It looked like a
Oh, I'm sipping on.
Michelob.
It's a nice little Michelob Ultra. Play for an Ultra. One of those commercials.
It looks fancy. It looks kind of wacky.
You put
soon.
cursive on something, I'm buying it.
You got
Yeah.
it.
Yep.
Helvetica,
Yeah. Yeah.
Bleeding Cowboy, all of those kind of fonts. Anything
Oh yeah.
exciting like that,
Yep.
who knows?
No
Um,
doubt. So let's give you a slight insight on the happenings with us. You might care to know about what I've done and perhaps maybe what Luke has done or kind of what we're going to be doing within not just the known Vandals spectrum, but maybe slightly uh, the future things that we have coming up too for like 26 and things. I'd say it changes often because we always think really quickly on our feet about like, oh, let's do more skits or let's do that. There's always so much to do, but once we get this new studio and like an actual space to be, we're going to be doing like a lot more.
yeah,
So
content
basically, we're
stuff will be
remote,
yeah, stuff will be coming regular, but for now, winter and the fact that we live 2 hours away from each other
not
is
close.
is doesn't make things the easiest, of course, but the new spot, it's not just a laptop in your basement. It's actually going to
Right,
be a really legit nice setup. So we encourage everybody who's in the area. Again, it's going to
right.
be located inside a Handsome Devil Tattoo and Barber, which is in Appleton, Wisconsin, which is where we are from, or I'm from, anyways.
That's
But we
known
have
Vandals from Appleton. I'll
right,
just say that.
we got a whole bunch of goals coming up for this year.
Yep.
Tons of stuff we're gonna do. We're gonna do game reviews. We're gonna do movie reviews. We're gonna do reviews of reviews. Maybe even reviews
Hmm.
of reviews. Reviews.
We have to.
We'll see where it goes. We'll see what
Right.
happens, and just kind of silly like that. We're
We
silly.
even have like Luke's favorite tattoo of the week that he did.
Yeah, right, right. Yeah, that could that could that
Yep.
could be up.
Ray,
That could
we can get a little insight from our boy Ray too, and maybe he'll give us his favorite fade or something.
favorite fade, dude.
Yeah,
Favorite
Ray's favorite fade of the week.
fades and cuts or whatever that barbershop was. I
Yeah, dude.
saw that one at
Cuts
cuts
and
and fade.
fades.
Yeah,
Honey dip donuts.
honey dip donuts. If you don't know
Man.
about it, find out.
Yeah.
So
Search both those things. You'll figure
search
it
them
out.
up.
Indiana's a hell of a place.
Um, we're gonna be
But yeah,
all kinds of stuff and stuff, including what we get for feedback from people that are watching
yeah.
or um, watch the recorded version of this. Obviously, right now it's live, but
Mhm.
it will be recorded and posted on all of our stuff as well.
It's
So
even it's even gonna be on the Instagrams, as you see on the bottom located, the Facebooks, the YouTubes,
all of
and I
it.
do believe the Twitters.
Twitter's we don't have it.
I don't think it
We don't
doesn't
have
do
one
the
of those.
Twitter.
There's a TikTok though, but I don't know if you
Or
can do Tik.
TikTok.
I don't know if you can post long stuff on TikTok. It's probably like
Yeah,
10
probably not.
seconds or something like that. But
Well, yeah, it has to be. I forgot. That's the format. Hey
TikTok,
guys, this is the Gnome Vandals Live Ass Internet Show. Thanks for roll the credits. It's for TikTok.
not even, dude. It's
Yeah.
hey,
And then you're gone. Just a
yeah.
little breath.
So make sure you got a super hot girl in your thumbnail, otherwise you're not getting anybody to
Yep.
click on your shit.
Ooh,
So
that'll be a topic for a day. We'll definitely talk. That's the other thing too is we're gonna get deep on some topics that are interesting, like how we feel about AI is in music right now. Just give our takes on it, things like that, like how we feel about like thumbnails and the way the algorithm's working for musicians and for people on YouTube and stuff. Here's the other thing, and Luke, you might agree. Outside of making music and being like a hip hop group, it's also fun to sort of be personalities
hmm
and
hmm
like we're also very prideful from where we come from. I mean, we made a song about the state called the Wiscantham. You should check it out.
Yep.
Theknownvandals.com, by the way. Where you can also get merch. Um, and you know, that's what's I hope we're gonna bring and be different with our approach here is like I'm Trent Magic when I'm behind the boards, kicking it live for all you folks out there. And when you see me in the music videos, I'm no different than I am right here.
You see me dancing in the videos.
See
Yeah.
me dancing in the video, all up in the
Right,
videos.
right. We're exactly who we are. We're not playing any
Yeah.
characters. We're not trying to be something we're not. We're totally what it
Mm.
is. Tall Ron, what up, dog?
Dude,
Thanks,
Tall Ron in the piece.
Tall Ron in the piece. Thanks
Hell
for
yeah.
checking it out, man.
Sweet.
Um,
Throw a share out there if you can. That'd be nice.
throw a
Appreciate
share.
that.
Yeah. So let's take a hot breather here for a second. We got a dope ass commercial to air for you real quick, and then we'll come back and we'll be talking about our past projects, what we've done musically, and what we plan on doing in the future. So
That's right.
here we go. See you in a minute.
Before we get our freak on, we need to match up our beats.
How you gon' act when we up in the spot?
Yo, check out Up in the Spot on all of your streaming services like Spotify, Pandora, Apple Music, and the whole joint. And go to theknownvandals.com for more.
All right. So we are back again, and
Biggity biggity back.
that was a good
And you're
time.
back. Yeah.
So
You're back to being all. Oh, there you go. Now he's back.
okay. Can you hear it on my end now?
Oh yeah.
Someone comment if you can hear me. There's a comment here that says he only hears it on Trent's end. So hopefully you hear it on mine. Leave a comment if you can, because you should, because it's everything is monitoring and good, grand, wonderful, and great.
And beautiful. I hear
But
you on my end.
yeah, perfectly clear. So here's the our little bit of our background and where we came from and the our past projects. So Trent, why don't you lead it off because you have like 17 trillion bands and stories to tell, and I got like two. So go ahead.
Well, no, you're fine. I'll make it short because the other day when we sort of went through this, I could write a story and it'd never end.
Oh, absolutely.
Basically, I've started in a new metal band called Cerebral Static with some OG homeboys. We did cold covers. I played drums and I did backing vocals all at the same time. It was awesome. From Cerebral Static, 14, 15 years old, I progressed, started listening to bands like Diecast, Chimera, Hatebreed, which I have the original posters on my wall from the very shows I went to as a kid, discovering that music.
The very original.
Hatebreed, look at this, listen to this one. Hatebreed, God Forbid, Diecast, and Chimera. 36 Crazy Fists. Like,
36.
that's the man, that stuff came through Green Bay, dude. Anyway, so that once I started listening to those bands and seeing them live, it was over. So essentially, I started a band here called Faith to Failure. Faith to Failure went to All the Slaughter. All the Slaughter went to Wholehearted. Wholehearted went to Accuser. Accuser went to Low Lives. Low Lives went to No Vandals. Hip hop has been intertwined within my entire life. Thanks to my cousin Ben. If you ever watched this Homeboy member, Rapper's Delight, when I was like 6, it was the best. He showed me that even before it was in that stupid ass Adam Sandler movie and all that, or whatever movie it was on.
Adam Sandler's never made a bad movie. What are you talking
No,
about?
what do you mean? And so my love of hip hop started early, but I didn't know that. You know, it's not like I was 7 or 8 and being like hip hop. I didn't know what it was. It was just music, right? So anyway, yeah, just mostly hardcore bands. Then I started producing for commercials and stuff for like Procter and Gamble and stuff, and like they would pay me very little to make 30-second songs.
I was gonna
for
say,
their
don't
commercials.
Procter and Gamble owns like every single detergent,
Yeah,
toothpaste, and deodorant out there.
they
And then
do.
some.
So from the years 2012, 13, and a little into 14, I gave them what they called kits, which was basically over 80 or so small, like 30-second bumper songs, and I just gave it to them in a kit, and they paid me one price for each kit that I would give them. It was like 20 songs each, and full out under contract, like all free use for them. They gave me like $1,100 each time to make all those bumpers, and I'm on like 2 commercials. They're on YouTube.
What was the most famous commercial? Says Tall Rob that you were in.
Well, my music was in. There was one for, I want to say it was Gain dryer sheets. I think it's these Gain is a Procter and Gamble company. It was a dryer sheet. I don't remember if it was Gain or something or Downy.
Half of Walmart
But
is Procter and Gamble, dude. So
yeah,
it's gotta be.
yeah.
That's probably yeah.
I think I searched one time and I did find the commercial that my song was on, but you got to go deep in it. I'll find it and I'll play it. I'm pretty sure I still have all that music archived. Anyway, so I had like an MPC back then, like a keyboard and different things. So I was making a bunch of music then. I was actually known as Drop Fox back then, and I started making theme songs for like podcasts, like humanist podcasts, atheist podcasts, stuff. And I got in the circuit of podcasting for a long time, and then I started producing for a podcast called Dogma Debate. I did one of the first theme songs for Star Talk. Not a lot of people know that.
Yeah,
'Cause they only used it like
Star Talk is a huge
yeah,
podcast. Yeah.
they only used it for like 3 shows. Actually, the first time they ever used it was at a um it was at a live event, and they just I had it for them, and they put it on the thumb drive, and their producer that they had just played it for the opening of their show. It was just like 30 seconds, and that was it. Then they
Yeah.
used it on like 2 other shows. That was 2013. Anyway, and then I got into production for stuff like this, and yeah, moved back home, hardcore bands, and then Luke and I, we've always loved hip hop together. Our love of Big L um, really kind of kicked it off for us because we just also find hip hop to be hilarious as well.
Yeah,
So,
I think we look at it in
you
a
know,
different way than most people do, and just
yeah,
listen
we
to it,
do.
but actually break down some of the lyrics and things people say, which is absolutely
Oh, 100%.
the how embellished everything is and over the top the
Yeah.
claims are
And we'll
awesome.
certainly share some of our favorite lines we've ever heard in our lifetime
Yeah, absolutely.
eventually. But yeah, so that's it for me. I mean, I could go on and on and on like I typically do. I mean, I do got to fill some time here, but that's it. Now I got my own little thing called Flim Flam Lab. I started making my own projects and stuff under DJ Trent Magic. You can peep it on Spotify. I mean, I've worked with friends. I've worked with people like Afro, and I did a song with Rex. If you guys are familiar, but that's about it. I mean, it's really nothing to brag about. Anybody can do songs with anybody at any time, so it's not like it's not like I'm on fucking VH1.
Yeah, right, right.
So yeah, that's it. I think what I do with Luke is better than anything I've ever done. Maybe besides like Wholehearted Accuser, just because hardcore is different than that.
Yeah, there's a lot of parallels though. It's like a lot of DIY sort of
Yeah.
thing too, you know. So
Well,
it's like
that's a topic I'd love to hit on, how hardcore and hip hop share very similar backgrounds, really. I mean, almost identically, really.
yeah, absolutely.
Mhm.
It's like I guess to get into my background too is
Yeah, Luke, hit it up.
I've been involved in the music world for at least 20 years. When I was 18, 19, I was in a duo called Genetics. There's me and my friend Ryan.
And
Shout
that's
out
peace and love to
Ryan,
my boy right
the
there.
homie Day One Foundation Forever. And
Boogie bag.
we
Sever.
we made a yeah, we made a song called Leaders of the Lost with another dude in the area, and we liked the song so much we ended up starting a group called Leaders of the Lost. It was a trio, and then we played a lot of shows locally and stuff like that. And eventually, we caught the attention of a label called LSP in Denver, Colorado, which actually gave us a 2 album contract.
Mhm.
So we
For
were
people who don't know, LSP, it's Lyrical Snuff Productions. The
right.
people like Scum is on there. And
Dark,
then like a whole bunch of other people, Dark Half.
yes, Smalls One, Psycho of Insane Poetry, aka the dude that literally wrote Vanilla Ice's second album, actual
Yep, actual
lyrics.
100%.
So a lot of
Wasn't
stuff.
Irv the Phenom on there or something too, or no?
No, he's a dude we toured with. But we
Okay.
did a lot of tours, a lot of fun, met a lot of people, saw a lot of cool, wacky stuff. But then life happens, you know, and you got to kind of chill back sometimes, and you can't. You need to, you know, life costs money and things, so it's not all fun and
Step
games
up,
forever. So
step up, step up.
step up. Yeah, so chilled out. Life happens for a while, and then Trent and I have been friends since we were like, man, at least 20 years ago, 21, 22 maybe, and we just decided that we've never done music together. We've been in groups parallel with each other, so why don't we start something? So that's what Known Vandals
Yep.
is, and we never take ourselves too seriously, but we also take it seriously at the same time. So it's a kind of a weird vibe, but it's
Yeah.
hip hop at the core, and who we are as people. You know,
Yes, absolutely.
None denying that whatsoever. So,
Yep.
we're,
And
we're
so now, like with that too, like now that we've combined what we're doing, everything we've ever done, the knowledge we gained with each other, kind of working with each other even more, it was almost natural, right? Like when you say like I came up with some beats you liked because I kind of already knew your style, and obviously my style and yours are very similar. Like I production wise, I would say I do lean more towards more towards like Pete Rock style boom bap in a way, like
sure.
personally, but for Known Vandals, like it's challenged me to also cater to like the styles you dig on, plus the style I like, and like in a way, we're sort of just still honestly finding our own sound. Like,
Yeah, and it's going to
you know,
continue to be that way because
Yep.
stuff I like now I might not like in 6 months, and vice versa.
Right.
You know, and I think every artist or musician feels that way. something is super hot for a second and then later they're kind of like embarrassed about it or something. But somebody out there that's a listener with any art form, movies, TV, music, paintings, whatever, there's always going to be somebody out there who it hits them at the right time, and that's what's cool. Part of the reason you make it, is because to somebody that's the shit.
I also think too, hip hop is it's not, okay. So like I look at it this way as well, and then we can take our second commercial.
Yep.
I think within any music, the way you start out, if you're in it for a long time, is never going to be the way you end. Like, we're in the infancy of like not just finding our sound, which in my opinion, I don't think we're ever really going to discern like a legit here's our sound. Like the beauty of hip hop to me is we can do whatever the hell we want to do. We can go like our Christmas song, very Run DMC like. With Scanthem, honestly, with Scanthem, I haven't heard a hip hop song like that.
No, I haven't. Yeah,
Like,
either. Absolutely not.
right? So that's different. But then some of our other music I can compare and contrast. Like there's really not one style we're doing. We're just being us. And like if we like the sound, we go and we just hit it. And
Right.
I think
Yep.
that's cool. Where a lot of people, everything goes
Right. It's right. It's
and
it's
that's it.
impossible. It's impossible to try to be like, oh, this is what everybody wants to hear and everybody wants to know, because
Right.
just when I thought that I figured out what's going on and what people like, fidget spinners would come out, and I was like,
Yep.
okay, well then I clearly have no idea what's going on and what sells.
True.
Or like, someone will hug a lady at a Coldplay concert and that'll be the whole world for 3 weeks, and it's just
Right. TikTok, Instagrams will go crazy.
yeah, and I'll never understand it. Some guy will drink cranberry juice on a skateboard and probably get $45 million for being in the background because he
dribbled on his shirt.
Yeah, right. It just
Yeah.
you never. There's just no way to figure it out, man. Everything.
No.
There's no way to get anywhere, so you just have to make it and see where it sticks and where it goes.
It's so true. It's so true. But that's so that's a little bit. That's insight on who we are and kind of like how we want to bring this known Vandals feel to the masses. I think the more we just stay true to the game, our game, and what we do, what we feel, I feel like we're going to just have a better product.
Yeah.
And I call it a product not in the sense of like we're trying to sell you something. I just mean that in the essence of we're presenting you something we put a lot into, like a product. And
right. I mean, it is. You're selling anything you're doing. You're selling a cool thing. So gotta do what it is. Gifted, what up?
oh, what up, Mike?
So
Big gift. Just my boy just played with Ghostface.
Don't be telling anybody his government name.
Ooh,
And
I
his
didn't give it.
home address.
Yo,
But yeah,
first name and last, kid.
but we got tons that we have and ideas for the show. We're gonna come back and we're gonna talk about those. So we're gonna roll a quick break here, and we'll be back within 30 seconds or so, something like that. So, word up.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're back again. That was our really cool break.
Yep.
Sorry if there's still technical stuff going on. Like I said, we're figuring it out as we go what we're doing.
It's all gravy.
But yeah, man. What do we got going on for the show? I mean, we're going to do all kinds of stuff. One of the cool segments that I'm really excited about doing is breaking down our songs and what they mean and what they do or what they don't mean. Because I'm going to have a thing called the stress sessions, which is just me going through my lyrics and why I wrote them and what they're supposed to mean. Most of the time, it's kind of just like because it sounds fresh and that's about it. But Trent's gonna...
but something to that though.
Well, no, right.
The beat will give you that feel of like, hey, this is the tone of the set.
Exactly. But Trent's gonna do a thing called the Magic Minute, where he's gonna have an overhead view of his production tools and show you how he kicks samples around and makes production and some of the beats and some of the wacky yodeling 1925 Alan Sherman records he finds and samples.
I will not bite on the sample. The sample is going to be my I will not tell you where it is from because that is the art form, sir.
Right, right.
And males. But I will show you how I fucked it up and made it crushing. So
Right, and the cool thing about it, the sampling and like hip hop culture is, and that's at least part of the reason why we came with the name Known Vandals is because hip hop is traditionally a art form of quote unquote stealing other people's music
sure.
because people
Yeah.
couldn't afford instruments. It started in poor urban areas, and so people would take snippets of other people's stuff and loop it and put it
Yep.
together. And so
Because they didn't
that's
know a drummer.
right, 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 exactly. You couldn't afford a drum kit. There wasn't internet and all that stuff, and
Right.
so
Your church band wasn't like wanting to make a hip hop group.
right. So people would vandalize, if you will, music. So the whole hip hop community is essentially what Known Vandals is all about. Nowadays, it's a little bit different. Now it's turned into clicks and clacks and whistles and all kinds of stuff. But at the core of it, that's what it's all about. So we got
Like our boy Shake on what was that Adult Swim show back in the day?
Aqua Teen Hunger
He'd go,
Force.
all I hear is clicks and whistles.
Yeah, yeah. So
That's the best.
I thought forever they were going to bring that show back. I always heard
Me too.
rumors that were
That
going
was
to
the
do a hot show.
MCP Pants episode. I'm pretty
MCP,
sure.
yeah,
It's
right,
Sounds
right.
like a bunch of clicks and whistles because that's literally all it is.
Slide whistle, yeah.
But yeah, so that's a couple things we're gonna do. So yeah, we're gonna do Magic Minute where I just break it down. He's gonna do stress sessions where he breaks it down. We'll coincide and combine all the situation after that. And we're going to do it song by song. So we're going to start from the very beginning. We're going to do our self-titled track, Known Vandals, and just move right through the whole catalog right now. And then after that, we have a few other little segments we're going to do. We'll come up with stuff too. That's the fun, kind of the fun part about having a show like this. I mean,
Yeah, we're
again,
probably gonna. I mean, one thing I want to do too is also Trent and I are big gamers too. So Resident Evil 9 comes out a week, 8 days from
7
today.
days.
Yeah. Well, yeah, whatever. 7, 8 days from now. So by the time we do episode 2, I'm sure Trent and I will both have it beaten at least twice. So
Dude, I go to New Zealand on the 8th, and it comes out, and I have like 6 days to play it. So
yeah, absolutely.
Oh man.
So
I will.
yeah,
I'll give you the most magical minute of all
magical,
time, my friend.
Trent's magical minute. It's about it's all most of us need, right?
Mm-hmm. Honestly.
But all kinds of stuff. We're gonna have guests in the future too. It doesn't necessarily have to be anybody to do with hip hop. It could be tattoo artists. It could be old skate homies. It could be some dude that works at a gas station that we think is funny. Something like that.
Oh, that's the Damager guy.
Oh, that's right. All that kind of stuff. Homies from back.
There's some stories. Maybe we'll share some stories too. That's another thing is we'll share inside joke stories because
tons of them. So you can be part of them. You can be part of them and all that stuff. So we are really excited.
Maybe you'll be your own inside joke. You talk shit. You could be that guy in the chat. That's just
So we're super pumped on the Known Vandals live ass internet show, and it will keep going, and we're gonna put them out bi-weekly, and hopefully by episode 3 or episode 4 we'll be in the completely brand new studio, literally built from the ground up, and
from dirt.
Yeah, from dirt, and that's gonna be what it's gonna be, and we're gonna keep putting it out and screaming controversial topics as much as we can to keep those eyeballs going on the screen.
Very true. Very true. Yeah, so be looking forward to it, y'all. I know there's not much happening on the live right here, right now, because we're little infant babies to this real quick, but appreciate everybody who stopped in to say peace and love and say anything in the chat, which is dope.
Right. Even if
this will go on our stuff after too, so you can watch it.
Even if you skimmed by it and like blinked at it for a second, sweet, thanks. I'm glad we came through. Yeah, sniffle. We'll also go into how people are millionaires now because they like coughed at the right time in the background, and some guy from Columbia Records was like, "That's the guy," and suddenly that's how it works. The other day, total random thing that I'm thinking about that I'll talk about is I think actually maybe I told you on the phone, Trent, but the guy that plays Barry, the real actor in Resident Evil, Barry Burton.
Yeah.
Yeah, not the voice, but the real life actor. He got the job because he was someone just saw him outside and was like, "Hey, you look like a drawing that
This
we
guy
made."
we want. Yeah,
Did
dude,
did
that's
nothing.
so
Did
wild.
absolutely nothing. Just existed and was like, "Here you go." And then obviously that snowballed into other things. So
That's
that's just
insane, dude.
yeah, that's crazy how it works.
I was told I look like the dude from 28 Days Later, and someday I wish I would walk by someone and they go, "You're that guy," and then I'm
Oh,
like, "No, I'm not."
Cillian Murphy.
But
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
so convinced 100% that they're like, "We're gonna cast you in 29 days later."
yeah. Stunt double and all that stuff. So
So, dude, I would be a stunt double for him. That'd be super dope.
yeah, be on the lookout. Like my man Day Day said, be on the lookout for that upcoming stuff.
Hey, real quick too, and Day Day, congratulations, my boy. He got engaged to
Oh, he did.
Crystal. Yeah,
Oh
dude.
yeah.
Yep, no
Congrats,
doubt.
man. Hell
I
yeah.
hope all of the change in your Pringles cup will help you pay for whatever
That's
you
the
need, my boy.
realest joint. We'll get into that another time
That
too.
joint is hard.
Yeah, yeah.
And to end the show this week, I'm going to do something that I probably do almost every week. Is I'm going to end it with a record. I'm going to just pick a record, show you the record, tell you why it's ill for like 4 seconds, and then we're going to be out, and you should go listen to it.
Yep, let's do it.
So here it is. This is the record of the week, and Luke probably already knows this.
Even yeah, yeah.
It is Weird Al's Even Worse. Let me tell you real quick about this. So I'm with Luke and my brother, mega Weird Al fan. Like
Huge.
beyond.
Every track he's ever put out and then some.
Ever.
I've heard it.
Oh,
Every
front to
interview,
back,
I've seen it.
everything. Quite literally.
Hmm.
So anyway, real quick, favorite tracks on this, and if you don't like Weird Al, this is your gateway. This is me telling you must do this.
Mhm.
You have to go to Good Old Days first and just believe in me.
I think Good Old Days is the number one track in my opinion.
It is, and that's why I'm just saying just get to it because that's it.
Yeah, right.
Secondarily, off of that, you got to go Fat so you can be back during a time when it just like it did it.
When it
just
cracked.
that did it. It cracked this code, and that's just what it did. That's it. My album of the week here is, and just of course, right? Weird Al has to be number one.
The funniest dude, the funniest shit about that album cover is it came out simultaneously as Michael Jackson's Bad album, and obviously he parodied the cover. So the fact that it was on shelves next to it, Bad, and then his was called Even Worse, just
Even worse
makes it it makes it so much funnier. And that's just
look. Would you look at the fucking?
Would you look at that? Yeah, dude. Yeah,
dude. Anyway, that's it. This week's is Weird Al's Even Worse. Our next show, I believe, is March 5th or 6th, just before I go to New Zealand. I'll explain a little bit of that. And then, I don't think we're going to have a guest. Maybe we will. Maybe we won't.
Yeah, well, I don't know. We got to figure it
see.
all out by then. So
If not, we'll have another record of the week. We might even do possibly Magic Minute or Stress Sessions. We're just going to figure it out as we go, y'all. But
so wherever
wherever
you are and whenever you're watching this, whether it's live or recorded, leave us a comment, say something that you thought was dope, whatever, or just talk smack on it, whatever you want to do. Either way, we're looking to build the show and build just having a good time with everybody and everything. Hip hop, of course, always at the center of what we do.
You ain't lying.
Until next time, my friends.
It's total peace and love.
There's so many